name's Alexis and today we're doing this look right here. I don't really know how to describe it. I was just winging it when I did this look. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep on watching. So I kind of have an idea of what I want to do today. I have like a basic outline, I guess. But I'm pretty much just winging it, so let's just get started. First, I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I have this in light, and I'm going to mix a little bit of that with the MAC Strobe Cream, purely because I want to see what'll happen. So, a pump of that. And a little bit of Strobe Cream. Oops, that was a lot of Strobe Cream. Oh well. You'll just be able to see me from space. And I'm gonna mix it up with my finger and just kinda roughly put it on my face. Sometimes I use my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to blend this in, but today I don't want to use that. I'm going to use this brush from Real Techniques. This is the sculpting brush, and I'm just gonna blend it all in. And then I'm going to take my concealer, my NYX concealer, and I'm just going to conceal under my eyes. I'm not going to highlight or do any of that mumbo jumbo just because I do not feel like it. And then I'm going to take my Micro Mini and just blend all that in. Next I'm going to take my BareMinerals bronzer, if I can get it on the brush, and get my hair out of the way and just bronze up my skin. I really love this bronzer, you guys. I don't think I've put it into favorites yet. I'll have to do that because I really do love this bronzer. So just bronzing it up. Next I'm taking my NYX Wonder Stick and I'm just gonna do my cheekbones. And my voice is not working today. I'm blending that in with my Real Techniques contour brush. And then finally, to set all of this, I'm just going to be lazy and kind of do a throwback and use my MAC Blot Powder to set my face. So I'm just going to pick this up with my brush and just put it on. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. What was that accent that I just did? I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm just brushing all the hairs in the same direction. Then I'm taking my pencil that's broken. I bought a full-size pencil because this one is broken, but I still haven't started using that one because I'm like, well, this one still works just because the nib's broken inside of the container thing doesn't mean I can't use it. Just waiting for the day where like I drop it while it's open and then the nib just goes flying into oblivion and then I never see it again. But at least I'll have a backup pencil for when I inevitably do that. Anyways, that was just a long bit about pencil nibs. I'm sorry that happened. Anyways, just filling in my eyebrows. And then trying to open my brow gel so that I can set my brows. This wand is massive, but I love this brow gel. For eyes, I'm going to use my Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And I'm not going to get fixated on how I say the word ochre, because I feel like I say it so funny. One of my friends from high school used to make fun of the way I said the word orange, and I still can't figure out why, because I don't feel like I say the word orange funny, but he used to think that I did. I wonder if it's because, like, sometimes when I hear myself say it, I feel like I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the R. Orange. Do you hear what I mean? Do I say orange funny? See, now I'm going to be fixated on that all day. I hope nobody asks me about anything that's orange. But I don't think I say orange funny. But I think I say ochre funny. Guys, just assure me that I'm not saying words wrong. For my eye look today, I'm going to use the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. just because I feel like I haven't used it in a while, because I got so many new palettes like at once that I was like, I don't know what to use. I can't use everything at the same time. But I'm going to use this today. So the first shade I'm going to use, which is probably going to be my first step like anytime I use this palette. This mirror is huge. It's hard for me to show you eyeshadows. Natural Peaches. And I'm going to put that in and above my crease as a transition color. So I'm just going to throw it in there. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is zoom you in first. Is that better? Can you see my eyes better? Anyways, what I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take hashtag SFS right here, Swamp Family Strong, and I'm gonna put that, I cannot think today. I'm gonna put that all over my eyelid. So I'm just gonna pat it all up on the eyelid. So next, I'm gonna take the shade Mancat down here. I haven't used this shade yet, and I really wanted to use it. So I'm gonna take that on an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit at a time so I can build it up. And I'm gonna put it right here on the outer corner. Build it up to kind of how intense that I want it. So just like this. And then take a blending brush that I almost just dropped on the floor and blend it over. So there's that on the other eye, and I'm also going to take that same Mancat shade with my 219 from MAC and put it right in the lower lash line. And again, get eyeshadow in my eye. I'm really good at that. And then to highlight, I'm going to take the shade Big Baby. So I'm going to put it right under my brow, right in the inner corner. And that's the eyeshadow done, so now I'm going to take my NYX Retractable liner in black. And I'm going to do my tight line and my waterline. And I'm going to curl my lashes and apply my Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. And here are the eyes done. My eyelashes are really curled today. Yeah, so pretty simple. The purple, once you blend it out, doesn't really look purple anymore. It's like a soft hint of purple in real life. It's not really picking up in the camera, but I like it. I think it looks nice. So that's the eyes done. Let's move back onto the face. So since I already have bronzer on and contour, I'm not going to do any more of those steps. So I'm just going to take the blush in here, which is, does this thing really work? And you can't say that normally. You have to say it like Bunny does. I don't make the rules. I don't, but that's, you know, that's the rule. So I'm going to take my brush and do a dip. Oops. The side of my brush, these pans aren't big enough, so I picked up some of the bronzer on the side of my brush. Just gonna wipe that off like on my finger. And on the other side I got a little bit of the highlighter. Alrighty. And I'm just gonna put the blush on my cheek. And I'm not gonna do what I did in the playtime with this and just like go blush crazy, because now I know this blush is pigmented. You only need a little bit of it. There we go, blush. And I'm going to take Gator wings to highlight. So, right up on the cheekbone, up and around the eyebrow. I'm not going to take too much of this, because it is pretty intense, and I have to go to work tonight. So, there we go, just enough. And a little bit down the nose. And then a lot of it on the Cupid's bow. For lips, I'm going to use two Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. This is Bow and Arrow. This is Requiem. And I'm going to layer them together. So first I'm going to put Bow and Arrow on. So there's Bow and Arrow on. You guys know I love Bow and Arrow. So next I'm going to take, I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Next I'm going to take Requiem, which is this lilac, soft lavender-y color. And I'm going to layer that on top of Bow and Arrow. So it adds like a purple tone to the lip color. And that's the lipstick on. I love this lip combo. I love it. It's maybe a little bit too purple than I intended it to be, but oh well, I still really like it. Let me zoom you out a little bit more. Oops, the other way. So this is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!